On June 5, 2024, NASA launched the Starliner spacecraft, carrying two experienced astronauts, Commander Barry E. Wilmore and pilot Sunitha Williams, to the International Space Station. Built by Boeing, the same company that makes airplanes, the Starliner is still in its developmental phase. This mission, called the Boeing Crew Flight Test, was a final step to test the spacecraft's capabilities. Success here would make Boeing the second private company in history to fly humans to space, following SpaceX. On June 6 at 1:34 p.m., the Starliner successfully docked at the International Space Station. Watch as pilot Sunitha Williams, brimming with excitement, enters the ISS. This moment marked Boeing's entry into an elite group of spacefaring companies. But just as quickly as the mission found success, trouble followed. What was supposed to be an 8-day mission turned into an unforeseen challenge. Today, even after 3 months, Barry and Sunitha remain stranded in space. Thankfully, life on the ISS is manageable. It's a large space with the necessities, oxygen recycling, water purification, food reserves for 6 months. While the situation is far from ideal, the astronauts aren't in danger. Currently, the ISS hosts members of Expedition 71, including NASA astronauts and Russian cosmonauts. Though Barry and Sunitha are technically stuck, they have joined the rest of the crew, working on various experiments like space botany and fluid shifts caused by microgravity. Both Barry and Sunitha are seasoned veterans. Barry has spent 178 days in space, and Sunitha, of Indian origin, has been in space for 322 days across 4 previous expeditions. They are well prepared for challenges like this. Now, let's talk about the Starliner spacecraft itself. Built by Boeing, this orbital spacecraft faces critical issues. Despite successful docking, technical failures have delayed their return. The thrusters, essential for guiding the spacecraft, have been malfunctioning. What makes an orbital spacecraft special? Orbital spacecraft, like Starliner, achieve speeds over 28,000 kilometers per hour, enabling them to orbit Earth. Suborbital spacecraft, on the other hand, can only reach the edge of space before falling back down. While only the USA, Russia, and China have successfully made orbital spacecraft, India is not far behind. The upcoming Gaganyaan mission will test the first Indian orbital spacecraft in December 2024. The journey of Starliner has been full of setbacks. Initially scheduled for launch on May 6, 2024, the mission was postponed due to a faulty pressure valve. Then, just hours before the successful launch on June 5th, a helium leak was detected, raising concerns about the thruster's reliability. Once in space, things got worse. 5 out of 28 thrusters failed. NASA engineers worked tirelessly to reset them, but after multiple issues, they realized the thrusters were overheating due to direct sunlight exposure. With multiple leaks and critical thruster failures, questions now loom over the Starliner's return capability. Will Boeing be able to resolve these issues before it's time for the astronauts to come home? Only time will tell. For now, Barry and Sunitha continue their work in space as the world watches closely.